Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17. So, what happened in the previous episode? Well, Thelona managed to set himself on fire, and those fires ended up getting infections. We don't currently have any medicine, because it was too cold to actually harvest any, and he ended up getting an infection and dying, and there he is over here. He'll be there forever now. Always with us. But we also have managed to finish off our gun turret research, and we're kind of on our way to building a lot of those. We need the components, apparently. We've got the steel for absolutely every single one of them, so we need somebody to go over here and finish off the mining there. In fact, what I'll do, because apparently they keep coming over here to mine this out, and we don't need them to. We actually need the components over here, so hopefully they'll go and finish those off for us. That'd be lovely. Let's speed up time, shall we, since most people are currently sleeping. So we have to fill pretty much the gaps that Thelona left, and he was our number one medical dude, our doctor. So it actually turns out that Grey at 7 doctoring, but with a passion, is our next best, which is a significant downgrade, unfortunately. And I think for Thelona, we pretty much just had him just doing jobs overall. He was doing a lot of crafting for us as well. He was very good at that. But it looks like Brown can fill those shoes to a certain extent, and Freeman after that. Although I do want Brown doing most of the construction, which actually makes a little bit of an issue because he can't craft the blocks and construct simultaneously, so somebody else is going to have to do that job, and I think Freeman is going to have to be that person. We got some cargo pods full of snow hair leather. CBA. Got some limestone here, actually. If we go and grab that, 204 of it, that'll save us some effort. And you're hunting the hare. Yeah, we're still waiting for the temperature to rise just a little bit, and until then, we're pretty much on hunting tasks only as our source of food. I don't think there's any berry bushes around that we can harvest. Most of these are just simply bushes. There's a few there, but most of them end up dying from the cold and have not yet come back for us. What's happening here is essentially we found out as well that rich soil and tilled soil stack, and actually we've got fertility at 200% as opposed to fertility at 140 just on rich soil alone. So there's a 60% speed increase on anything that we grow on that, which is insane. So that should hopefully mean that we have plenty of food once we're actually able to harvest everything off of that. But we've got some time to wait until then. So it's, yep, Freeman is now working on the components. Let's see how many we're getting from each. 2 from each. I think we needed 12, is that right? 4 turrets, yeah, 3 each. Okay, that works for me. And we also need to set up power. So I'm going to go power line, and then run it along here, run it along here. Get a switch right there, and then we'll have all the turrets connect to this power line here so that we can actually switch them off when we need them to. Cartwright is getting our food. Very nice. Do we have a decent cook? Still cooking? Yeah, Green is our cook. Good. Major break for Grey. Urgently hungry. We'll go and eat then. Can't believe I have to tell you otherwise. He's been waiting to be treated. That'll be why. So our new doctor is Green, of course. Self-tend, buddy. Get up. And doctor. Yeah. Alright. Most of our turrets are up. Awesome. So now we actually have a defensive position. They've been sapping us for God knows how long. So that still needs fixing. Hops can't be arsed with. We don't really have the brewing stuff for that just yet. Oh. Psychic Soothe is ending. Alright. As for more upgrades, we do need to continue work on this wall here. So we need 170 limestone, so 100 more than we currently have. And we're hauling limestone chunks, so that's fine. Oh god, more fires. Don't do it, guys. Whatever you're thinking, it's not worth it. Hunt any animals that come near us as well. It's their own damn fault. There we go. So now if we get raided and they don't sap us, then I'm pretty sure this kill box is sufficient to murder anyone, which is really good. As for any upgrades, well, we'll run power turrets down this line as well and down this line. And the theory is that they should walk incredibly slowly across these marble chunks. Oh god. Go, Grey, go! Might be a little bit of an issue having our doctor be our hunter, just in case somebody gets an injury close to home. But we'll figure that one out as we go. And a group from the Black Vulture Trio are visiting the colony. They have nothing to trade. Okay. Apparently we're at the point now where we can start growing. We're growing a little bit slowly, but still growing nonetheless. It's nice to have it underway. Hopefully it doesn't go nighttime and the temperature drops and kills all the plants, because then we've just wasted time there. We'll see though, we'll see. Only time will tell. Somebody needs to finish off these power lines as well. Does this require a component? It does, but it just needs building. Where's Brown right now? Oh, he's repairing walls. I see. Yeah. They do repair first for some reason. I kind of feel like doing buildings a little bit more important, but I'm sure there's situations when that's not the case. Oh, we got a war merchant. A caravan. Awesome. Ooh, they've got a Megalolosaurus. Fair enough. It's like an ancient elk. Or moose. One or the other. Grey is our negotiator. I think Thelona might have been, but Grey is also awesome at it. He's got poor health because of his mechanites though, but shouldn't make a difference too much anyway. Right. 1,500 for this. Long extinct giant mammals. Alright. Despite being known as the giant elk, it is in fact not an elk, but an enormous deer. Alright, fair enough. Easily angered herbivore that causes severe wounds with extraordinary large antlers, which are otherwise used exclusively for attracting females. Ooh. So it could probably be trained to be a war animal. That'd be interesting. I bet it's got a, has it got a chance to be violent if we try to, tame one in the wild? Probably. Right, let's sell some of these crappy weapons. We've pretty much got all of the weapons that we'll need already equipped, so let's get as much of this sold as possible, because it's just filling up space, and honestly half of this stuff is just terrible and shouldn't be used anyway. Keep that machine pistol and that pistol just as an emergency situation. If we get somebody turning up who needs that kind of thing, we'll sell these frag grenades. Keep the bigger ones just in case that becomes relevant as well. Could equip someone with them and then take out huge crowds of people. They're quite good for raiding camps and things like that, because you don't care about the damage that you do to any of the enemies, so you can hit large groups of people that way, which is kind of fun. Also destroying batteries and things like that, very useful. Alright, almost there. Sell all that dead man's apparel, and that seems to be the end of it. We're getting a 248 silver from what we've sold. I will take some of your herbal medicine, because we do need it. 10 will be fine, I think, for now. So, yeah, that'll be fine. Cool. And it needs to be under a roof, guys. Somebody put it under a roof for me. I'm having trouble seeing if anyone's up from our group there, but hold that for me, please, Brown. The silver can stay there, it doesn't degrade. Okay. So, apparently... Oh. Well, you should be reconnecting to an area which you refuse to reconnect to. Good. You want to connect there. You want to connect there. You want to connect there. You should be able to connect there then. Surely. We'll wait until these two power lines are connected and I'll try and figure that one out. Have we actually got the steel for this? We've got one steel there and one steel there. So somebody's put the steel right next to the power conduit and just buggered off. It's fair enough. We'll fix it at some point. Hopefully sometime soon. We could also run a power line through the... oh, hello. We're having fights, are we? Through the wall that we inevitably are going to make. And we can have it also connect to this power switch and disconnect just the same way. So it won't be any issue for trying to connect to that power line, for example. Okay. It's morning time. Does everybody want to get up? The noise these guys are making, constantly moving through the doors. I'm just going to go away from that for a little while. What's Grey doing? Hunting a hare. Also, hunt that ostrich while you're at it. That'd be great. Still got plenty of steel hanging over here as well. 343. I'm assuming you've finished with the components. You have. Alright. That's limestone. That's marble. Alright, fair enough. We're going to reset this vein mine order. Get that finished. And if I do want components... Which, how many have I got there? 7. Probably do want more. We'll let them work on this. How's our ambrosia? 16%. Electric stove is broken down. Right, thank God they're leaving. Annoying individuals. Alright, he's going to fix our stove so that we can start cooking. That's great. That's what I want to hear. Yay! Alright, now you're going to build those power conduits. And everything's going to power on. You just straight up won't connect there, will you? Alright, well what we'll do is we'll run a power line along there. And it'll connect just the same way, it's just this will extend out a little bit further. And I think somebody needs to go and grab the... Toggle the power off on that. Somebody needs to go grab the steel, but we'll get there in no time. Oh, there we go. We got it to reconnect. Alright, so this doesn't actually need to happen, but it's nice that it does. And is happening. If I go security, sandbags, and do that, I believe I... Ooh, there's a poison ship. Another incident that goes around the kill box that I've created. I just cannot win in this game, guys. I really cannot. Alright, what we'll do then is we'll make it out of slate. We'll make a little wall. Like so. We need 4 slots because one of you is incapable of violence. Is that not correct? Yes. So we only need 4 spaces for people to take cover on. And that's plenty enough. Sandbags, sandbags. And then we'll move a turret and we'll make a new battery as well. We probably do need a new battery anyway. So, connect up a battery. Actually, temporarily we'll just block this door. We need the battery so that we can power up a turret and the turrets can help us fight this poison ship. Because I'm pretty sure what spawns out of that is based off of the number of colonists you have and the number of turrets you've got combined, so using the turrets is actually in our best interests. I know that's certainly how the number of raiders is calculated. It gets progressively worse, but it's also based off of the number of turrets and colonists you have. At a minimum percentage as well. So if I have one guy left, it's still going to send roughly the same amount, just slightly less. Which is fun. So, as far as steel's concerned, we need 50 and we've got 64, and then there's components that are pretty close by. So, brown. Already working on it. Good. Oh no. Cartwright's already working on it. You're going to do it instead though, Brown, because you're going to go get me those bits of steel, apparently. Alright, well, that works as well, I guess. And you're hauling to the sandbags. That's good. We do want to get this worked on as well. It's very important that all of it gets done, because if we leave this too long, it's going to start sending out psychic waves, and we're going to have hordes of animals after us. Let me just check that cougar. Yeah, this cougar's going to need murdering soon. It's getting very hungry, and Freeman is currently the closest person. Freeman and Cartwright, anyway. So, in fact, Freeman, head back. We might be able to avoid its hunger prompt. Undraft you, work on that. Right, we want to reinstall this battery, and we want to put it there. And then we also want to reinstall a turret, and put it... there'll do. And hopefully... Are you still hungry? Oh god. I'm taking a risk doing this, but there's a raccoon that's closer. So hopefully it won't matter. I need you to work on this, Freeman. For the good of the colony. And because Green's already bringing the batteries and stuff, and we can't be... we can't be powering down our... Oh, there you go. He's eating. And it's gone. And it's gone. Keep going. Keep going. Stay away. There we go. Now we're all set up to fight. So we're gonna do it. Can I toggle the power off on this? I can. So I can toggle that off until morning because everybody's gonna sleep. Although it's probably just gonna drain anyway. There's plenty of power left in it at the end of the day. And we're going to need to figure out a proper power solution as well, because we can't keep leaving the batteries in here. We could put them in this corner, I suppose, and there'd be no issues there, but I'd prefer we have a battery room, just because it makes the rooms look a little nicer. And that's always nice. Okay, so in the morning, everybody's going to get up. We've all got decent weaponry, except for Grey, but there's nothing I can really do about that because all of our weapons are terrible. Except for the frag grenades, actually. You could use the frags. We don't have any EMPs, unfortunately. Oh, apparently we're powering down. We didn't have enough stacked in that battery to keep us going. Yeah, I think I'll take the frag grenades, actually. And Freeman's hiding in his room. That is fine, because you're incapable of violence. That actually keeps you out of the way of everybody else when we are attacking. So take those frags, Grey. Do your thing until everybody wakes up. Still waiting on Green and Brown, and then when they're gone, then we're good to go. Wakey, wakey, Brown and Green. Today's the day to fight the horrible thing. Oh, actually, I'm looking at my timer, and it looks like tomorrow is actually the day to fight the thing. But we are set up to fight it anyway. So, if you have enjoyed the content, guys, and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for the raid on the poison ship. Alright, see you later, guys.